It was stardate 2244.8. We responded to a distress call from the Apollo. We warped into a graveyard.
Captain on the bridge.
We knew the Klingons were there. We just didn't know where.
Sit rep, Ken.
Shields are up, weapons are ready, but we're having trouble spotting them.
What about our ships?
Gone, sir.
2 D6s inbound high, bearing 136 degrees.
Red alert!
They're opening fire.
Incoming torpedoes.
Evasive, full impulse.
Inertial dampeners down. Secondaries online.
Bridge engineering. Alexei, we just lost it.
I'm on it. 5 minutes.
And I also need...
Reserve power to phasers.
Mr. DeVille, get us 50 clicks above the nearest D6. Icarus maneuver on my mark.
Z plus 50 clicks. Aye, sir.
Closest hostile port shields down to 33%.
Target port in a cell tower.
Target locked.
Standby tractor beam.
Tractor beam. Aye.
Shield power fluctuating, Captain.
We've lost power to communications.
We're losing lateral starboard thrusters.
Make it count, Corey.
I always do.
In position in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Icarus, mark.
Hostiles port shields now at 17%. They're down.
Fire phasers. It's all you, Commander.
Got it. Steady, Mr. DeVille. Let's see their shields stop this. Now, Mr. DeVille.
Scratch 1d6.
Status on the other ship.
Second ship is coming about. Wait. The plasma's igniting.
Damn. That's not something you see every day.
how do I run engineering? How do they say it? Large and in charge. I like to run a loose environment. I expect them to know where they are at all times. Part of being a chief engineer is being able to anticipate what the captain wants to do next, what he is going to do, and being able to give him what he needs to do that. So yes, the captain took my ship into the atmosphere of a gas giant. He's insane. Who does that?
It worked out in the end. Sidis is still talked about.
No, we needed 3 weeks at Space Dock after the encounter with the D7. 3 weeks. They gave us 4 days. 4 days. I mean, even with the considerable resources of Starbase 1, we were in no condition to go back into that chaos. I mean, she was just not fully operational. The Ares was in no shape to go into battle. And, of course, that's exactly how I knew that's right where we were going.
After 4 years of war, the final battle was here. We brought our best to face our enemy. We brought our ships, our people, our ingenuity, our courage. But the Klingons brought something more. They brought Leviathans. The Klingons had unleashed their dreadnought, the D7, and it wreaked havoc upon us. And Karn and his forces were massed to end the fight in the most brutal way possible. And we all knew the very survival of the Federation was at stake. But I was not going to let it end that way. And I was not alone. When we have our backs against the wall, when we are outnumbered and outgunned, when the darkness is about to overwhelm us, that is when what it means to be Starfleet really matters. That is when every one of us stood up and said, it ends here. At Axanar.
All right. How's everyone doing tonight? Let me adjust my lighting here. That's a little better. I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, and the Gathering Storm will be back up on the Axanar, the new Axanar website, starting September 1st. It should have been up starting the 24th, but the guys at our hosting provider sat on our counter notification to CBS for a week, and then finally got their shit together and sent it off. So that's why it's delayed. So September 1st, which I've been communicating with the guys at Warp 9 Productions, and I think they're going to be launching their Kickstarter at the same time. We're trying to coordinate because obviously having the Gathering Storm up is good. It's you know, it's obviously good publicity for them as well. So anyway, that's where we are. I hope everyone's doing well. We showed Icarus maneuver, and then we showed just a bit from more kind of behind the scenes from our 2019 shoot, which was unusable because the director kept talking over the actor. But anyway, let me check on the comments, see what's up and who's here. All right, I'm gonna have to get my Spanish isn't up to snuff there. If someone wants to, waiting with much excitement and something else. Anyway, if someone can interpret that, translate that for me, so I don't have to run over to Google, I would appreciate it. Yeah, the CBS lawyers. And by the way, I have put the emails for the CBS lawyers in the description of this live stream. So make sure you send them an email. Tell them what you think. Jay from how are you? What are you confused about? Oh, okay. So that was the Icarus Maneuver, which was a film we released last year, which of course CBS filed a copyright strike on. But you can download it and every other Axanar film at our brand new website, which here I'm going to share with you. Let me share. This is the new website. And if you'll see here on the homepage is Axanar On Demand. Now, Axanar On Demand is where you can see all our films. So we've got The Gathering Storm, which will be up on September 1st, Daedalus, Icarus Maneuver, and then we've got The Vulcan Scene and Prelude to Axanar, as well as Interlude and Prelude to Axe We Are, the animated puppet parody, which is hysterical, which you have to watch. So this is all right on our homepage. And the new site will be going live. It's live now, but it's in beta. So it'll be going live in the near future. That's really on Lee. And I'm going to send Lee a message right now. All right. He may stop by and answer any questions. There you go. So that's our website. And you'll see on our website, the exciting thing is the donor section that he's been putting together. He's got a donor roster so you can find your donations. And he's working really hard on this section right now. You'll be able to sign in, recover your records, track your perks, the works. And we're real excited about that. And here's the there's Axanar On Demand. It's got its own tab up here under Watch. And then the Axanar donor store here as well. Although I'm not, I guess he's got it all enabled and tied in, transferred over from the other site. So check that out. Yeah. And there it is. There we go. So hopefully that explains everything. No violence. No, different Robert Hayes. Our Robert Hayes is African American and much younger. There you go. Okay, so it's good to see everyone here. Mark Edward Lewis should be here shortly. I'm gonna send him another message. He's been running. I basically had to twist his arm to get him to come out tonight. Let me just check in on him. Let's see how he's doing. And there's Crystal. Let me just text him. All right. So let's talk about, so CBS filed a takedown notice on YouTube, of course. We took it down. Then we put it on our website. They filed a takedown notice with our ISP. Now, the good news about those guys are they're doing everything by the book. We filed a counter notification. Matter of fact, I had ChatGPT write it. Gave it all the relevant data, let ChatGPT, because the first time they're like, oh, you didn't say exactly that. Oh. So I'm just learning my lesson, have ChatGPT do all my, I've been getting a lot of, I've been running a lot of legal work through ChatGPT. It's really good for that. You have to check everything, but it's really good. Yeah, you'd think you'd see what the quality of the work we're doing, and you would be smart and think, all right, these guys are really good. Let's involve them, just like Lucasfilm does with their fans. But CBS isn't smart that way. CBS, the people who work at CBS they're either just stupid or they're letting the lawyers run things. I noticed that there's a video on YouTube right now where some guys who are working on a comic book of the Saint, the character, remember Simon Templar, Roger Moore in the TV show? Well, I guess some of that went into public domain. And so these guys are doing a comic book of it. And of course, they got a letter from Paramount. So you're not dealing with, the nicest people in the world. And no, they're not, they will never, if it's up to CBS, they'll never do anything with us because they're just pricks. They just want to be assholes to us. They just want to, keep filing DMCAs. And I'm like, and I told them, I said, just let us make The Gathering Storm and Crucible, and then I'm done with Star Trek. You won't have to deal with me anymore. But they decided they wanted to screw with us. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to make Star Trek till the day I die. How's that? I'm just going to keep making. We're going to get into AI. We're going to make the entire Axanar feature film in AI. How's that? I mean, they won't let up. That's fine. If they want to be pricks, two can play at that game. So I'm going to give the fans what they want. Yep, ain't that the truth? Oh, by the way, yeah. By the way, let me show you. We have we're spinning up our Printify shop where you're going to be able to get on demand all sorts of sweatshirts, t-shirts, hoodies, warm up gear, all sorts of stuff. And one of our first. I just had. And you guys can tell me which one you like better. But we've got, I'll show you this. And let's see, where's the other one? Oh, here's the other one. Okay. So this is one of the t-shirts. It's going to say on the back, it's going to say, on the back, it'll either say, I stand with Axanar or we are Axanar. Here, this is. Here, I'll download this. And you can see, and you can tell me if this is a t-shirt that you guys might be interested in buying. Let me pop these up on my computer here. There's two different styles, kind of a TOS style and a movie style for this. But I think you guys will enjoy this. All right, let's get this. Let's stop that and let's add this. Here's the front of the shirt. And here's the back of the shirt. Now we also have an alternate style. There you go. So those T-shirts are going to be available, hopefully by the end of this weekend. That's what it'll be on the back. This is my favorite. I like this one the best. Hey, I'm not telling you what this says. I'm just saying we don't like bullshit. How's that? Hey, Dale, how's my good buddy doing? Let me send. I got to send Dale an invite since Mark Edward Lewis is running late. Dale, my friend, I'm going to send you an invite. Maybe you can pop on and say hi and keep but yeah, so and we're waiting to see what's going to happen with the new website. Dale, where are you? There's Dale. We'll have Dale if you want to drop in until Mark shows up. There you go. I should keep this as a header, shouldn't I? All right, let's see what else. It seems like some of you people like this T-shirt. Of course, that or this, one or the other will be the front, and then this will be the back. So if you guys like it, give me a heads up. Let me know. Thanks, Glenn. There you go. So that's it. What else is new? So again, because I see some new people have jumped in, so we will be back up with the Gathering Storm on our own web page. Right now it's beta.axanar.com. Here, let me put that up on the screen so you can see. That wasn't the one. Well, where did it go? All right. Well, we should also mention this. Well, okay. All right. There's my good buddy Dale in his new home. Dale, how you doing, my friend?
We're having a great time.
Yeah. Now, are you in the new basement or is this upstairs? Are you upstairs, Dale, or are you in the new basement?
Upstairs.
You are. Okay. Cool. I was saying now, by the way, Dale, did Frank Parker talk to you about Starfleet?
I'm sorry?
Did Frank Parker talk to you? Oh, do we have a delay? Are we fighting a delay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Frank Parker is going to reach out to you just to talk about Starfleet. So, do you have a big screen TV there that you can watch Star Trek on, and you can watch? Have you already downloaded the game? Oh, by the way, I should for everyone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give everyone our Google Drive link, and that way you guys can all. You don't even have to. If you haven't downloaded it already, let me give you the link, and you guys can all download it and watch the Gathering Storm on your own computer. This is literally our Google Drive link, and I'm going to give you the internet version here. Let me put this. I'm going to put this in the comments, and then you guys can watch the Gathering Storm. But I'll also put it in the description. I think I did already. I think it's in the description to the video. Let me check that and make sure. But we want you all to download it. We want it to be on all of your computers. That's really important. So let's see. That's not it. Now maybe someone can confirm it's in the description. And can everyone access that link there? All right. I'm just trying to find it on YouTube to make sure. All right, there we are. And let's see, is the link in the description there? Yeah, there it is. It's right there in the description. So if you want to go into, I'm going to remove Dale since he's having technical challenges. But if you go to the description, the link's in the description. There you go. So go ahead and download it. Yes, absolutely. You absolutely can do that, Pastor Rich. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Knock yourselves out. Wherever you guys want to post it. I mean, we basically call it open source Axanar. It's like, just spread the word. Share the love, my friends. That's the best way we can beat CBS is if everyone shares it. If you post it on your YouTube page, or if you post it on your Facebook page, if you post it wherever. Worst thing that can happen is they're going to file a copyright complaint and have it taken down. And that doesn't cost you anything. They give you a strike. If you get 3 strikes, they take away your channel. But if you just do it once, they don't care. So yes, the soundtrack will be available. It's probably going to be a soundtrack of all 3. I don't think we're going to be making a soundtrack until we release Crucible. So there's a little heads up for you. So someone else have something? I never enjoyed it. Didn't go after Star Trek fans or cartoons. They were more. Yeah, this is exactly my point. If you've listened to me talk about it, I literally said exactly this, exactly to the head lawyer from CBS. I pointed out. I said, Star Trek Continues and Star Trek New Voyages violate way more copyright than we do. I said, first of all, they call themselves Star Trek. We don't. TOS costumes, TOS music, TOS characters. I said, it's all about TOS. I said, and it looks just like it. I said, why are you suing us? And the lead attorney from CBS said, because no one's going to mistake them for real Star Trek. So, yeah, this is exactly, yes. Yep, Jay from, thank you. That's exactly right. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we want you guys to share it and talk about it and post it. And yeah, I have not. I know some of you are gonna. I know. Listen, Trek culture, and I like Sean Ferrick. Just honest. They're corporate media. They're not going to do anything to rock the boat. They're just sucking up. I asked them to do something about Axanar, perfect for their channel, right? No. We can't do anything about Axanar. All right, well, they're just there to make money. Trek culture is just there to make money. They don't really, I love Sean Ferrick. They got good Star Trek people as the facing forward, but you don't expect anything, outstanding from them. I get tired of top 10 this, top 10 that. I'm just not interested. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, There you go. Yeah, download it. It's for free. Everyone, you can download the Gathering Storm Google Drive link in the description. Please do. Yeah, we're gonna be releasing the soundtrack. Don't worry, that will be one of the things we do. Yes, exactly. And of course, the lying lawyer at Lobes and Lobes says that's not why we sued you. Yes, you said it to the judge, you idiot. Said the general counsel of CBS said it to our face in front of my lawyer and her associate. We all heard. We know exactly why we were sued. It's because we're too good, and you can say all you want and shove it up your ass. We know exactly why you sued us. You told the judge. That's why the judge said, oh, according to them, you're too good. That's why the judge said that. So I'm sorry, Davey. You can go suck an egg. We know exactly why why CBS sued us and lied about it. Let's face it. CBS are a bunch of lies. Let's face it. What did they do? In 2016, for the Star Trek Beyond fan event at Paramount Studios, they put J.J. Abrams up on the stage with Adam Savage and had J.J. I can't say J.J. lied because J.J. didn't know better. They told J.J. to go out there and say that the lawsuit was going away. And they only did that because they wanted to be in good with the fans. And then they said, no, we're not doing that to me. They lied. They were a bunch of fucking liars. And J.J., I have the email from J.J., I'll have to share it, where he said, oh, I was bamboozled. That's exactly what he said. He said that it's not going away. I said, no, they lied to you. And so there you go. So they're a bunch of liars at CBS. And they're always lying in legal documents. It's amazing how much they lie, and Davey Grossman, the lawyer, whose email is down below. You should send him an email, everyone. He just keeps wanting to claim, he said, oh, look at this shit. Look at this. I get 2 pages. This is, see this? Know what it is? It's 2 pages of a bullshit letter from him. And then it's like 100 pages of, he even has it right here. This is from the accountants. The rest is our financials, which prove that I never spent a penny of donor money on myself. He sends it to me and claims that you are not a fan. You are a shameless opportunist. Shove it up your ass, David Grossman. You're just a lying piece of. I'm not even going to say it, I don't know why he sends me all our financials that we provided to them, and the first page is from the accountants. This was produced by the accountants here in Atlanta, the best accounting production firm in the country. So CBS, shove it up your ass. Gave you the chance to be nice. I gave you the chance to honor the settlement agreement, and you didn't. So you guys can go pound sand. I'm going to be a fly in the ointment for the next, 35 years that I'm alive. Probably quit when I'm 90. So maybe it's only about 25 years I've got to be a pain in the ass to CBS. But you can better believe that I'm going to be just that. Okay, did you think I got worked up there? The other thing I'll say is, and thank you for all the nice compliments, everyone. Thank you, Red Tiller. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much. Yeah, we try and stay away. We always try and focus on original music. Yeah, and from time to time, Mark Edward Lewis has introduced the Klingon theme here and there, or so. But we basically try and do everything original, right? Because we don't need to rely on TOS music. There's Axanar music. I have to pull out one of the previous letters from this bozo. I said at one point, I said something about the Axanar universe. Like, there are other fan films in the Axanar universe, fans making fan films of Axanar. How, that should tell you something. and he writes this letter, and he's like, you could just see it. He's so unprofessional. You can just see it from the way there is no Axanar universe. You can know he's screaming it when he exclamation point. There's no Axanar universe. I got news for you, Davey. There is, and when I die, it's going to say Axanar creator on my tombstone, and when he dies, well, no one gives a shit about someone who spent 50 years, being a lawyer. You don't get any special attention for that. Especially when you're just out there to make money. You're not dedicating your time to nonprofits. Well, we have Prelude Text, which is on our site, which is it's an animated puppet episode. Thank you, Jay. Yes, Jason. So that is one of the perks that we promised back in 2014, 2015. And Dave Lanyon, our executive producer and benefactor, has already promised that we're going to get that out. So we are going to get it out. And if you didn't order it already, you're going to have a chance to. And we're even looking into getting a Blu-ray, get a steelbook made if you're a steelbook collector, because Lord knows I am. So there you go. Of course, thank you. Yeah, lots of people say this, and yes, he would have. That's my. Oh yeah, you know what the story about that's a skydiver made by Martin Bauer, one of the original model makers for UFO in Space 1999, and that was Robert Meyer Burnett's. I guess he spent $10,000 on it. And after the third time that he got his car repossessed, the first two times I loaned him the money to get it back. He got it, but he had, why his car was constantly being repossessed. The car that I loaned him the money for, he then took and got a title loan on it. And so it kept getting repossessed. And so the third time I said, I'm done lending you money, because I lent him $30,000, which he is still not repaid. I said, I'm done lending you money. He said, well, they're gonna sell my car. I said, I'm not lending you money. I said, but tell you what, and it was like he owed like $2,600. He needed to get his car back. I said, I'll give you $2,600 for that skydiver. And he was like, well, I spent $10,000 on it. I go, okay, but it's not worth that to me. I'll give you $2,600. And so he sold it to me. And it's one of my pride and joys. I love it. I actually absolutely love it. That's a great idea, Melissa. Great idea. I wonder if we should be able to do that on our site, huh? If that's something you're interested in helping with, just let us know. Oh yes, I have. Yes. There, well, I'll tell you my latest and greatest is what I collect these days. If I'm a big Warhammer fan, so this was my latest acquisition. My favorite Primarch from Warhammer 40,000. It's they make these amazing action figures now. So of course, the models are like this big. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Come here, Corax. Oh. So yeah, here you go. So this is this is what I collect. And you can see them up there, and there's back there's Magnus the Red and stuff. So so I get a kick out of these things because it's we've been playing with these little miniatures for I've been playing Warhammer for 28 years, something like that. And that model's like this big. I painted the miniature, but to get a big action figure of it is really, really cool. So there you go. So yeah, that is a silent running. So that is actually, I had the original movie poster art, and I sold it last year, and that is the highest quality reproduction. What I did done before I sold it, I went and got it scanned at this art house, and it's the file is like 32 gigabytes or something ridiculous. So it's super high res, and they make G-clays out of them because the high quality art prints, and that's what that is. So it's better than having a really expensive painting on the wall. Oh yeah, Alexander's great. I wish he had come back, but we had the Livesay brothers who are amazing. So yeah. Yes, there was. I would love to have an Axanar wiki on our site. We just need to get someone to compile that because I don't have the time. I have not gotten into AI filmmaking yet, but I'm just like, I just saw Darth Vader versus Pinhead, a short, and the AI filmmaking is out of control. I'm so excited about it. So I'm really excited about making AI Star Trek. Because the Starfleet Dreams, I think, is the one channel that does great work. But I want to do it as like a narrative, not as a music video. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know which one. I love Robbie the Robot. I do. And I love him more than B9, the Lost in Space robot. I think it's amazing. If anyone can get a hold of Starfleet Dreams, I've sent emails and haven't gotten a response. But if anyone can get a hold of them, I would love to chat with him or her or whoever it is. I don't know who it is, but I would love to. Oh, there's Dale. Dale's back. Dale, are you paying? There he is. How you doing, man? Did you cut yourself shaving? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did you cut yourself shaving?
No, I cut myself at Taco Bell.
Well, that's good. Dale is my right-hand man at the studio. Matter of fact, Dale, I may be going to the studio. I don't know if you're free tomorrow. I do need to bring some stuff back from the studio, some shelving units. So if you're free, maybe we get together. I may be going to the studio to do some more video. I just did the August update video, which I'm going to be editing this weekend, but we may need to do some more filming, which might be Sunday morning. So I'll touch base with you tomorrow.
Yeah.
How's everything going?
If you go too late in the afternoon, we'll have to do it in shorts and t-shirt.
Oh God, no! Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I went, and I got there at 8 a.m.
Ooh, yeah.
I was like 8 a.m. We got there. He had the AC on, knocked it out. Here's the big news for everyone: we're moving the studio back to California. Yeah. I can't afford the rent here in Atlanta anymore, and we really just don't need it. So Sean Kennedy, our good friend, has a space in San Jacinto, and it'll fit the bridge perfectly, and we're going to send it out to him, and and that'll happen no later than the end of this year. Maybe the end of October. We'll see. Sometime in that range. I know. So that's why now we're starting to clean the place out, starting to move things out, sell stuff, whatever. I got rid of the captain's chair. I got rid of my comic book cases, which were like that, like the one. See that one? The ones I had at the studio I had two of them that were bigger than that. We got rid of those. We're slowly getting rid of stuff at the studio. But it'll be moved to California, and he's got a 5-year lease on a place. And so the place will be the bridge set will be well taken care of. Let's see what I just check it. Yeah, I have not seen the puppet episode yet. Dale, have you seen it?
Yeah.
How was it?
It may have killed the series.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, I like quirky stuff, and I've liked most of the stuff they've done, but it was awfully stupid, I gotta say.
Oh God, that's too bad.
Yeah. I mean, it was funny, but like, man, they're just, it's almost not Star Trek anymore. It's, it's the genre of the week, and they can't seem to stay on track. Like, they're throwing everything on the wall to see what will stick. And that would be fine if you had 22 show episode season. When you got like 8 or 10 episodes, you better make them really good.
Right.
And
they've done good work in the past.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
So we'll see. If you want to come visit sometime, Pastor Rich, you just let me know. We may wind up doing an Axanar event before we move out. October right now may well be a month where we're filming. Josh Irwin wants to do a film there. We need to do some shooting, so we will see. So stay tuned for that. Listen, the AI, if it's done right, is amazing these days. It's crazy what they're doing. I wish they could go back and wipe out Discovery. So I haven't watched any of season 4 yet. So I really can't say anything about it. So, but honestly, I haven't watched For All Mankind. I haven't watched Star City. I saw the first 2 episodes of Ted Lasso, which I need to, I think there's a new episode out of that. So I have to check. There's a new episode of Lioness. By the way, do you watch Lioness?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. I've seen some episodes of it.
Oh,
yeah.
It's so good, Dale. You would love that show.
It was well done. I talked to some of my friends who actually worked for the agency in some form or fashion, and they said it's like a guilty pleasure. Like they get stuff wrong, but you don't want them to get everything right and put it on TV. Exactly. But they said they did enjoy some of the tradecraft and some of the things they were doing. It's like, it's an entertaining show.
It's great. And this season's off like a shot. Really excited. So those are all, and I'm anxiously waiting until next year, I guess, when the new season of Landman. Landman is an amazing show.
I don't think it would be that amazing if it wasn't for Billy Bob Thornton. Because
it's the Billy Bob Thornton show. Let's be clear. It is the Billy Bob Thornton show. However, I got to give Taylor Sheridan credit.
Yeah.
He casts his show so well. And I've been listening to him talk about it, and he likes writing for specific people. Mm-hmm. And he went to Billy Bob Thornton and said, I want to do this show. This is what it's about, but I'm only going to do it if you take the lead role. And I was like, that's pretty astute, that's pretty astute. Because listen, the main characters in Landman are just, they added Sam Elliott, and what's her name? Who's Billy Bob's ex-wife? She's amazing in this. And now they got Andy Garcia playing a drug, a cartel drug lord, money launderer, whatever he is. And Andy Garcia is just so good. He's so good.
Yeah.
He was great in The Untouchables, that was like his first big role. And he was so good even back then. You could go, that guy's got star potential, And so I'm a big Taylor Sheridan geek. Love everything. Okay, let's see what some of our fans are saying here. Well, Why, thank you, S. Patrick Ross. We appreciate that. If one, they wouldn't hire me, but if they did, I wouldn't want to take over a show like that. That's that's a tough one. It's going in and taking over someone else's show, right? The only way you would want me involved is to take Axanar and make the movie of Axanar. Totally recast everything and do it. Take my script. Anyway, so there you go. I was telling everyone. Let me show you. I'm all of. I don't know if I talked to you. I'm all about these. These are Joy Toy action figures. They're Warhammer action figures. So they're like, where's as I've shown before, I look at this. Now that's an action figure.
That's a doll, Alec.
So I listen, the older you get, the less you care about shit. It's like, so I'm 65 years old. I got 10 days left to be 65. And then
I'll have to show you my plush toy I got this week. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so would I, right? Talk about lost you. What does that say?
It's a Claymore plushie, Claymore mine, and it says front porch friends.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a Claymore.
That's going in my bar.
Oh, that is awesome. That's a great plushie. Oh my God, that's hysterical. That is just too. What did I just? Someone just. They just mentioned. Claymores the other day. Anyway, I think there's a lot of Star Trek that could be explored, but they don't need to be doing it the way Discovery did it and going back and retconning stuff, or Strange New Worlds, right? I think there should be a second track, if you will, like the group that's doing the new Star Trek movie. My understanding is that's going to be set in the future, like after Voyager, right? Good. That's the way it should be. That's what Discovery should have been. They were so stupid to want to go back in time, move it forward, right? But what they, and what Kurtzman did was basically he saw the success of Axanar and said, we can do that, but we'll do it with lots of money. And basically, if you're going to go back and tell the stories of the before times, of the TOS and that era and before then, you got to make it look believable in that time period. You can't make it look like Discovery.
Yeah.
That makes no sense whatsoever. So you're losing the whole charm of what old school TOS was all about. Oh, by the way, yeah, you didn't come on. This is the new T-shirt that we're going to be selling.
Yeah, I saw that. I like that.
Yeah.
But I told you we need some Aries polos.
Yes, we do. We do. Well, it's going to be easy to do them because I'm opening up the Printify shop again, which is you're going to be able to just all that stuff.
Cool.
So because I need some pullovers and polo shirts and stuff like that as well. Yeah, it can be. Enrique, it can be. Yeah, there you go. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, I agree with all this stuff, right? Why not? But if you're going to do that, let us fans do that, right? Let us fans because it's very easy to recreate old school Star Trek sets. Obviously, we did it. Obviously, others have done it. Yeah, I think that's the ticket there, and do it the right way and do it cheap. I mean, Paramount could be making so much, they could be just generating revenue left and right on small little projects. Just hitting.
Alec, they don't know how to do that anymore. They've lost the ability. For one, they've alienated the fans, and then they've got the balls to go, but we really don't care about the old fans. We're making this for these new people who may at some point give us a look-see and become a fan, maybe, possibly, but all you old fans, screw you. This is not for you. This is not your show. Okay, fine. So that's why all the fan films are getting a lot of likes, because people would, hey, I'll spend my time watching a fan film that, yes, they are doing fan service because they're fans too. They know what fans want. The idiots with suits they're so tuned out. They have no clue what the fans are. I don't know what kind of market research they must go find crackheads or meth addicts or something. And just, oh yeah, that sounds good. We'll totally do that. But no, don't go to a convention or a Comic-Con and talk to thousands of fans who will gladly tell you what they will support.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. It's an amazing arrogance, because let's face it, MGM, Amazon just did the same thing with Stargate. They said we don't need the original fans. So you're basically going to take this huge fan base and diss that and say, we don't need you. And you're going to start from scratch. I mean, the way Stargate was doing it was right. They were honoring the old stuff. So they're going to make sure that all the old fans go, oh, cool. And they were going to update it. And okay, cool. Do that. But instead, they were like, no, we don't want to do anything that's tied to the old fan base.
They only had 10 seasons of the original Stargate SG-1, 5 seasons of Stargate Atlantis, 3 seasons of Stardate Discovery. But no, why do anything for that fan base that supported you for 18 years total? Why would you make anything for them?
Stargate Universe was 2 years.
2 years, okay.
So, and it should have been more, because I love that show.
Yeah.
I love that show. I thought it was great. But yes, you're right. 17 seasons, and no, we don't need those fans. That's what idiots, and it's the same thing with Star Trek. I mean, you have this enormous Star Trek fan base. Give them what they want. I mean, look at Lower Decks. Star Trek fans love Lower Decks. Mm-hmm. And I got news for you. Strange New Worlds is not, I'm going to agree with Red Tiller here. It is not bringing in a ton of new fans. The way you bring in new fans is you make the old ones happy and they spread the word for you.
Yeah.
You don't diss them. Yeah, and you're right. That's exactly the problem. And same thing, Picard was just, I don't know. I just think Picard on the whole was just wasted opportunity. You know, it was just wasted opportunity. Even season three of Picard does not hold up well. You go back to look at it now that you don't have the nostalgia blinding you, and you go, yeah, the writing's kind of weak, and it's so much fan service. And there's some good stuff in it. I'm not going to totally diss on it. I enjoyed it, but it's not great.
I think they did a good job with the new characters they brought in, but the story, like you said, was kind of weak, and the whole Borg thing, they could have really gone somewhere with that. But I love some of the new characters. They were really good, very good.
Yeah, there was good stuff, But you know, I don't know. I think they stretched it a lot. But anyway, yeah, Stargate Universe was great. I really enjoyed it. I love the different tone, right? I think Stargate Atlantis was more of the same, which was fine because Stargate, you know, was such a SG-1 was such a great show. So Atlantis was okay. Universe, I was like excited to watch it. I was like, oh, this is really interesting because they had such interesting characters, you know, and you, yeah. So it kept you questioning. Everyone, the new Axanar, get the Gathering Storm. You can download it. My Google, I put the link to the Google Drive in the description below. Go there, click on it, download it, put it on your Facebook page, put it on your website, share it wherever you want, share it with your friends, hand it out at weddings, whatever you want. Please share it. Yes, but no. I removed it from YouTube. We put it up for a day on the Airy Studios channel, and then I just as a test, and I took it down so they didn't file another complaint. Oh yeah, there you go. And but remember, that's also the episode where they confirmed that it was an alternate timeline. All right, it's very clear that it's an alternate timeline, which is fine, which is what I want, right? I want. The problem was Kurtzman in the beginning said, no, this is the prime timeline. And I was like, no, it's not. I don't give a shit what you say. It's not the prime timeline. And there's no harm in saying it's an alternate timeline. Axanar is an alternate timeline. It's the Axanar universe, just like Josh Irwin's in the Avalon universe, right? Kelvin unit, JJ did the Kelvin universe. Star Trek's a multiverse, and that's all good. It's all good. It's right. Marvel's doing it to great effect. You know, you got the three different Peter Parker universes at the same time. That's all good. It's all good. You're telling different stories, and they all coexist, and you can choose which ones you want to follow. Yeah. So everyone. Okay. Let me do this again. Everyone, all you have to do is go to beta.axanar.com, and let me put that. I'm going to put that as a banner. Right here. No. Okay, let's do this. That's not it. That's not what I want. I'm going to. Here's the URL. This is the new website. It's, of course, our beta site. It's not in full production yet, but it's fully accessible to all of you. Right there, beta.axanar.com. And when you go there, you will see this. Right on the homepage. Okay, this is the homepage. You can see the big video. Right?
This is a galaxy-wide transmission of the United Federation of Planets.
All right. And then if you scroll down, Axanar On Demand. Gathering Storm will be back up on September 1st. Here's Daedalus. Here's Icarus Maneuver. Here's Vulcan Scene. Here's Prelude. Down below, Interlude and Prelude to Axiar. You want puppets? You got puppets. So it's all there. And then you can start exploring. And if you see any mistakes or whatever, you let us know. But yeah, there you go. So there's right there on beta.axanar.com. And make sure you sign up for our notifications at vip.axanar.com. There you go. So do that, and there you go. Well, the prime universe is the prime universe. Everything else is an alternate timeline. That's why it's called the prime universe. Yeah, listen, I'm with you, old man Gibb. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, so go to our Google Drive. Link is in the description below. And while you're at it, you'll see the emails for the 2 lawyers, the one at CBS and their outsourced attorney. Write them emails. Tell them you're not happy. Let me see what else you guys got. The one thing I'll say here is I'm not sure that Paramount is basically leaving CBS alone on Star Trek to a lot of extent. So I have not heard from anyone from Paramount yet, which is unfortunate because they're basically letting their idiotic lawyers at CBS mess with us. So there you go.
Are you going to put some BTS stuff up
here? Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to have we'll be increasing right now. Lee's just working to get this all live on Axanar.com. It's because, and I don't understand the details, but because it's not on Axanar.com, some people are having a problem accessing it. Some ISPs are blocking it. So the sooner we get it up on Axanar.com, the better. So that's all of a matter of functionality. Well, we'll have to recast the captain because as much as I can't act, I definitely can't sing. Although Crystal can. Crystal has an amazing voice. So we'll put it. Maybe I'll do maybe we'll do that. We should do an Axanar musical just to piss CBS off.
Or an Axanar cat episode.
Yeah, Pastor Rich, knock yourself out. I even have a high res version if you want. And even higher. That the version that I offer for download, there is 2.23 gigabytes. I also have a 14 gigabyte file, which is 4K. So if you want that, I'm happy to provide that for you. There's Paul. Paul, how you doing, my friend?
Oh.
The girls just got tired of doing it. I think Crystal wants to do it again. But I think Alyssa is a little, I don't know. People, podcasting is something, you gotta, sticking with it takes a certain energy, and it can be tough when, you got other things to do. So there you go. There you go. We're a matter of fact here. Let's oh yes. Sturm, I'm going to send you an email. If you want, Paul, if you want to come on, you are more than welcome because we're and Paul, I'm not sure. I just sent you an invite on Facebook Messenger, Paul, and I'm not sure. Oh. Oh, okay. Crystal just sent me a message. She needs me to do some gardening pull out some weeds tomorrow. So there you go, guys. So go to beta.axanar.com. That's where Axanar On Demand is. All right, it's right here. It's on our homepage. There's also up top On Demand Library. You see, here you go. Download whatever you want. Post it wherever you want. You can stream it on our website. I'd rather you download it so you have it on your computer. Well, listen, we're the question: what would be the future of Air Studios after Axanar? I was going to retire.
Sure, you were
filmmaking, but because CBS are being assholes to us, I told them, just let us release these 2 episodes, and I'm done, and we're out, and we won't bother you anymore. And they decided they wanted to be assholes. So now I'm going to make it my mission in life to be assholes back.
Well, we got a Romulan war we got to do too.
Yeah, we're going to do now we're definitely doing the Romulan wars, just because, and we're going to be doing AI. I'm going to be integrating AI into what we do, because it's amazing what AI can do. I mean, listen, I am about this weekend to start working on a digital avatar, because I know Mark Edward Lewis has done it. And the digital avatars these days, if you do it the right way, and you use a lot of photo reference and whatever, it's amazing. Like I could be AI right now and you wouldn't know it. That's how good it is. And so there's a value to doing that. But also, we're going to digitize the entire bridge set. There's so much that we can do in AI. I mean, think about it. While I would have to get the permission of Richard's son or Gary Graham's wife, imagine if we could bring those guys back in AI. Listen, I've got 10 days left at 65, and then I turn 66. I'm getting a little old to play Garth, and but if you had a digital version of me, because I look at Prelude and I go, oh man, I looked really good back then. Well, that was 12 years ago. I'm not a spring chicken anymore, but AI offers us things. So yes, we're going to be doing a lot more. The Romulan Wars, there you go, as well as additional Axanar, just because it pisses off CBS. But I don't need a studio to do that, right? Especially with AI. How is Chris doing after surgery? Who's Chris? Oh, Chris Weave. Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing great. Yeah, and I am being Sam Cockings wants to do a TNG era Garth story and a movie era Garth story. It's like one story that has Garth at different time frames, because I guess he wants to learn, use his de-aging technology. I haven't finished watching what? I'm not sure what we're talking about there, Zakaria. The guy that's doing the 3D totally digital bridge, USS Ares bridge, Sean, he just came out with some dataless, a dataless bridge, which is spectacular. So I just sent him a message. I'd love to do another episode like dataless. Matter of fact, I told this guy that he could be a captain or an admiral or commodore or something or other. So I do want to, but I would love to knock it out before we move the sets. Because it's actually pretty, doing it on the bridge, so you're not doing a green screen, is actually kind of easy. So we'll look at doing that. So there you go.
I'm going to be like JG though. I want an all-female bridge crew.
You'll get nothing and like it.
I need a Cation. I need a Cation communications officer.
There you go. Yes, you do. Yeah. Yeah. And Eve Gideon did a Cation for Star Trek Las Vegas one year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was interesting. The Kelvin Bridge was actually kind of interesting. I agree with you there. So, well, listen, everyone, we are going to end this stream. I want to thank you all. Thank you all for joining us tonight and sharing a little bit. Stay tuned. Please go download The Gathering Storm, post it wherever you want, download all the rest of the videos, use it. It's all on Axanar On Demand. And if you need me to tell you one more time, here it is. Axanar On Demand. Okay, it's on beta.axanar.com, and I'll pump that up for you here. Just go to beta.axanar.com. That's our new website in beta mode. A few things are going to be moved around, but there you go. So go there. You got Gathering Storm. The Gathering Storm will be up on September 1st. Okay. Daedalus is up. Icarus Maneuver, Vulcan Scene, Prelude, Interlude, Prelude to Axanar. Boom. There you go. So, excuse me. And please, we only have 18 likes. Come on, guys. Oh, well, that's on the Aries Studios channel. Okay, let's see what it's let's see what it's like on the Axanar channel. How we do? How many likes do we have on the Axanar channel? Let's check it out. Survey says 36. Okay, that's better. That's better. We can live with that. 36 plus 18 on the other, so we're at 54. Yeah, we'll take it. But I will be I will be cutting this and reposting it, so it's not as a live, but it'll be as an uploaded video, and you guys can all enjoy it then. But thanks to Dale for coming out and hanging out. Is that a new sofa too, Dale, or is that?
It is. Yeah, I'm charging my phone while I'm speaking here.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, this has got all the upgrades. It's pretty sweet.
Is it like a recliner too? Oh man! All right, you're gonna have to invite me over to watch Star Trek one day. All right, listen, everyone. I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. We make sure you're signed up at vip.axanar.com for notifications, especially because the Kickstarter for the Battle for Axanar, the feature-length documentary about the history of Axanar, is going to be launching next week. I'm probably on the 1st, based on what the guys are saying, probably on the 1st, along with the return of the Gathering Storm. And Mark is working. As a matter of fact, we just got a whole bunch of previs for the VFX for Crucible. Mark seems to be pretty excited about that. So there you go. All right, my friends. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I will, if you have any questions, alec@axanar.com. Don't bother Dale, but you can bother me, and we'll keep you posted as far as what's happening next week. And next week, I'm going to kick Mark Edward Lewis in the ass, since now I got to put a different thumbnail on when I reload this, because the thumbnail had Mark Edward Lewis, and people are going to be claiming false. All the haters are going to be claiming false advertising. All right, my friends. Take care. We'll see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers.